Pops the dishwasher's just come on. No, it's fine, it's fine. We've only got 2 viewers at the minute. They'll be fine. Evening all. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Just trying to find the post. Evening all. Videos. Where are we? Pumpkin Android head unit, that one.
Hey guys, welcome back.
And copy that. And put that in there. And then Facebook. Let's get on here. YouTube, comment pickup, wash, paste, duplicated, done, ready. Good evening. Alright, I can read comments now. Dane, I'll make some more soon when I get a chance to go out and play. James, happy Easter. Absolutely stuffed. Can't move at the moment. Had a massive dinner. What's the matter, baby? She's down here. Just come and talk to her quickly. Right, just going to wait for a few more people to join and then we'll do the giveaway thing. I found like a comment picker that basically I put the URL in and it's going to pick from the comments.
Watching your video.
Yeah, I'm live. Go and see Mummy.
I thought you were watching Daddy.
I'm going to get this all night. Mr. Morris, Big G. Some stuff you give it away now. Nothing stolen, geese. Oh, Jesus. Evening all. We've got 100 odd people. Right, let's I'm going to do some Instagram questions quickly. I haven't, I'm not very big on Instagram. I don't never really push my Instagram, so we ain't got loads and loads to answer from Instagram. So we'll do a few of them. Where do we start? Spencer 75. Dave needs to win and put it on my van, get it out of the yard. Right, Dave. Sold the van's gone. And it's not Dave that you think, it's the other Dave, who you might be correct anyway, you might realise it's the other Dave, but it's not. It's very confusing. Everyone's called Dave. Right, Wormox 4. Would you take on an apprentice? Life sucks in Oxford at the minute. Could do with a lifestyle change. I spent 3 years in paint at BMW plant Oxford, denib, polish and seam seal. I'm not in a position to take on an apprentice and I'll probably be the worst boss you'd ever work for. Maybe in the future. Shawnee Boy 84, have you ever fancied getting an escort cosy? Yeah, I'm actually sort of looking for one. If one comes up for the right money, what I call the right money, not retail, then I might buy one, but I'm not paying 40 grand for one, no way. What are you doing? Go on, bugger off. I'm going to get this all night, I'm afraid. Tony 191273. Nice to see some driving a Ford Escort properly instead of them hiding away. Yeah, very true. JRP tell, where do you see yourself / business going in the future?
In another country, sunning it up.
Yeah, if you just heard in another country sunning it up. In all honesty, I can't know, because I won't just have one revenue stream coming in. The only way that you ever get anywhere in life is to have multiple streams of income, whether that be other businesses and stuff like that. I don't know, but I will end up getting a proper place and doing the painting. It's just finding one that's suitable, basically, and it's very hard in my area. Still 7504. How did you get into cars, and what has been your favourite old school car? Been into cars, well, I actually started driving at a very stupid age, and I suppose been into cars, motorbikes, sort of ever since we were kids, to be honest. And my favourite old school car, Mark II Escort. Ross MCL 42. What's the plan for the Renault 5 Turbo? Sits in the background, sad looking. It is sad looking. I'm off tomorrow, Tuesday. Gonna get some people to help me pull that back out, and I'm gonna start doing some bits on it on Tuesday onwards. Richard Mountfield, happy Easter. What do you do with all your old tins of paint? I still have Sally tins I did when I had my other shop from the 90s, years ago. Mix them all up, flash over for a cheapie. All my, what I call dregs, I used to base up other colours. So if I'm doing a blue and I've got a load of, I don't know, say Vision Blue left, and it'll go under another blue that I'm doing, then I'll base up with that. That's how I end up using all my old paint. Rob Lincoln, I think that says, hi Grant, is your eBay username what I think it is if you change the letters around? Yeah, Billy Solix. That's one of my eBays. Right, that's that. We've got enough people, 137 people now, that's enough. Well, that was all the questions I had on Instagram anyway. We'll go to the Facebook ones and the YouTube ones in a mo. I've got to figure out a way of showing you guys this, and we'll pick a winner, and then I'll answer a few more questions. Bear with, I'm on my iPad. Yes, I can turn it around, I just see the button. Let's slide you around here. There's the computer. Right. So I'm looking through the screen to make sure you guys can see. In the URL, right, so that's the URL of the video. I'm going to filter duplicate users, and obviously I'm going to come up as a duplicate because when I reply to you guys it goes down as a comment. So get YouTube comments. So there's 269 comments there that are not duplicated, so that means we had more than that. Get YouTube comments, start raffle and pick a random winner. Start, let's hope I don't win. Who's in camera go, well, my VW Transporter. Well, it looks like you've just won it. Shrew's Nose won. Go and pick any one of my videos, and go in the description. My email is there, or you can ping me a message on Instagram, and that's in pretty much every description as well. We'll leave it facing that for a little bit. I don't know whether you're online, and I don't know your real name. Shrew's Nose won. Sure you ain't my mate Simon? with a nose as a name. But no, all jokes aside, I don't know who this is. Yeah, click on any one of my other videos, and in the link in the description is my email or my Instagram. Send us a message and your address, and I'll get that sent out to you. So that's that done. Congratulations to Shrew. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Shrew's Nose One. I guess I am. But yeah, that'll go well on your transporter. You've won it, so it can go on your transporter. There we go. Right. Well, set my blooming iPad out. So I'm folding over. Dane, no, we can't raffle my Escort off. It's not happening. Fiver for the Mark II. Yeah, you wish. Right, let's load up my YouTube. Let's get some comments off of the post that I put on the YouTube. You have to bear with me because I don't know what part that's in. And then I can read the other bits off of my phone. Community. Boom, ba-dum, boom. Another 28 questions on there. I'm going to censor these first. I'm going to read them first, then I'm going to read them out to you. Because last time I've done a live, I read things out that shouldn't have been read out. Ian Lowe, how would you feel, Grant, if any of your kids became German car fans and owners? Do you know what? I'm really not fussed. My eldest boy, he's nearly of driving age, and I don't know what car he's going to get. Obviously, he's going to have to get cheapy at first, just to get him on the road. But yeah, it don't bother me. Listen, I like all sorts of cars. I'm not just a Ford nut. But yeah, I haven't got any issues with that. All in classics and dream cars. You have to bear with me because I am dyslexic and I can't read properly. It takes me ages. I think this says Ella Recovery Car Sales. Now, Grant, you seem to have had every other old school Ford on the channel. When you get in a Series 2 Turbo, keep the content coming. I will do, don't worry. Series 2, I would buy one today. It's just, I'm not going to go pay 10, 12 grand for one that needs work. When the right one comes up for the right money and there's money in it to repair it, paint it, whatever it may need, it's going to need welding, let's face facts. I'll buy one, but I'm only buying one if it's the right money. I'm not buying one to lose money. That's not how I do things. But yeah, I'd buy a Series 2 right this second. I'll jump in my truck and go pick one up. But it is finding them. They're hard work to find. And in all honesty, the last month or two, I haven't really been looking for cars. I don't want to buy anything else at the moment. I'm trying to get everything sort of wrapped up and get caught up with everything because I really want to sort the workshop out. And then crack on with the Renault and the Cosy, get that done and gone. Ford, that's a good YouTube name, Ford. Where are you planning going on summer holidays and break with family this year? We're not going abroad now. And all the vaccine business, you must have this, blah, blah, blah. We're rethinking our holiday plans. I'm not getting the vaccination, but that's not going into that on YouTube. So I think there could be a possibility of going to Cornwall this year. I think you did say you want to go to Cornwall, didn't you?
Well, yeah.
Cornwall, yeah. I think we may well go Cornwall this year. Right. Mr. Success Cars. What's your other business and have you got a family? Also, how did you first start out with what you're doing? I own a vape shop and obviously I do salvage cars. What's your other business? Have I got a family? Yeah, I've got a missus, 5 kids. And how did I first start out? So, started learning painting when I was supposed to be at school when I was young. Either 14 or 15, we used to go with an old boy and one of our neighbours, and I used to sort of learn then. I've been doing it on and off for years, and I did have a garage 10 years ago, and I give it all up, and I've only been back painting. I think I had about 7 or 8 years off, and I come back a few years ago and started painting a few years ago now. And because of other business commitments, someone might chuck a sickie, or I've got to go to my shop and sort other things out. I don't want to paint or work for people, so I decided to buy my own cars, do them up, sell them, and obviously YouTube came along in the mix with all of this lot as well. So that's how I sort of started doing what I was doing. Wayne Alton, are you secretly happy you did not go and take the bigger new unit? Would have been a lot of pressure. I think old unit will let you do what you want to do. I'm not happy because I want to move out. That, as you all know, that unit's knackered. But I'm glad what happened at the time it happened. Otherwise I would have been into that for 30, 40 grand and then it would have went wrong. It wouldn't have gone wrong, I would have made it work, but it would have been a hell of a lot more pressure on me than I wanted it to be. So yeah, I kind of, if I do my little place up and just plod along doing what I'm doing, I'll be fine. Pretty much, that's it in a nutshell. When we're allowed, will you be doing some car shows? Rich Western? Yeah, possibly, if I get time. I do try and go to some car meets, and I want to get my cars out and go for a drive in them. So yeah, when it's sort of safe to do so, and you're allowed, then possibly will. Raven Master, hi Grant, hope you're well. Happy Easter to you. Your favourite car is a Mark II Escort, I think, yes it is. But do you ever get sick of cars, like just reach saturation point with them and can't be bothered? Please keep the videos coming, really love you Mark II, thanks. I will do. Yeah, I do. I'm very, it's hard to explain. So, the average person might have, I don't know, 10 cars in their sort of life.
It's supposed to be upstairs.
I would near as damn it say,
It's supposed to be upstairs.
I've already had nigh on 1,000, I'd say. Just for the line of business that I'm in. I mean, can't even count on one hand, really. Oh, it's one of the young ones. Yeah, car wise, yeah, you do get sick of them. Like now, I've just got to the point where I don't mind driving as like daily, whatever. Well, I've got a little Fiesta van at the moment, but I drive anything, it doesn't bother me. My own personal cars, I kind of look at every other car other than my sort of toys as just a car. I'm not fussed. It's one of them for me, but then like I've got friends that absolutely love their cars to death. Oh, actually my missus does. We've got a Freelander HST sport thing I bought for her about 3 years ago and she don't get rid of it, but we need a 7-seater. I bought her a Galaxy, she doesn't like it, so I've sold the Galaxy. Well, actually it's on eBay. But yeah, no, me, I don't care. Any car for me, it doesn't bother me in the slightest. But my toys, obviously, yeah, I love my cars. D4, do you have a copyright for Stay Safe and Be Lucky? No, I don't. It just happened and it's one of them things. Just ended up saying it and I guess it's stuck with us now because if I don't say it, I think people will moan. People moaned, used to moaned at me when I didn't say morning, guys. Clifton 1989, are you still looking for a different unit, and do you work for the public or stay where you are? Are you still looking for a different unit and work for the public or stay where you are? I'm still looking. I look on Rightmove every day pretty much, and I will end up doing bits. Look, I'll either do mine up and do my cars and fit a few people in a few jobs. Obviously, I'm not going to take massive resto jobs on, but you know, if you're local and you're in Essex or what have you, and you've scored your bumper up or done your wing in and what have you, and I can fit you in, then that will eventually happen. I'll start doing jobs for some people, but obviously, yeah, if I find a new unit, then we'll be doing it, getting a booth and going for it, you know. Mark, what made you or influenced you to go into paint and spray paint work? I was a little shitbag, there's no other words for it. In with the wrong crowd. My mate Nick, his neighbour was Gow, who I went and ended up going work for in a school. I got kicked out of school when I was 14, I think, or 15, something like that. I can't remember. I think I was 15. I think it was something like 15. So I was a bit of a tearaway, and I was already into cars, and my mum spoke to them, and he was like, yeah, come with us, we'll sort of teach you, just to get me off the streets really, and that's how it happened. RF, hi Grant. What car would you like to work on that you haven't? Could be any age. I don't actually know. I don't really think of things like that. You know, I'm not fussed. I'll work on any vehicle. It don't bother me. It's not really something that I get no more enjoyment whether you brought me a Ferrari or a Fiesta. I enjoy it. It's the same process for me. I just enjoy doing what I do and the finished product. So the car itself, it's not in it, if that makes sense. Hi Grant, have you ever considered uploading a video of your car's owned history? How long do you want the video to be? No, in all honesty, I haven't really got a lot of photos of my cars. I've got some. You've got some photos upstairs, haven't you? But I haven't got mega loads. I've never kept all my sort of stuff. I should have done really. Oh yeah, I know that. Yeah, I went through loads of cars. Savvy77, what's the hardest thing you find about doing damaged repairables? Done them for a long time now. Still find selling them the hard part. Give any tips? There ain't any tips. I'll just try and be straightforward with people. So many messes out there. Like I've been messed around with the van that I bought for myself 3 times. It's sold now. It's actually gone. No, twice. Sorry. It sold for 38 on eBay. Got messed around. It sold for 35. Got messed around. And I had a genuine guy come and he bought it literally the other day. It's so hard to sift through and get genuine sort of people. Everyone wants everything for nothing. Everyone wants last price, this, that, the other. Selling in general is just hard. You just got to hang in there. The right person will come up. That's anything I can say. But if you're straightforward with them, take pictures. Obviously, I've got videos I can show people. If they know they're repaired properly and they're saving money, if you're trying to sell it at full retail as an undamaged vehicle would be, then you're going to struggle. But if you're pricing accordingly and selling it cheaper than the retail, and you've got the proof to show them, you shouldn't have a problem. You just got to hang in there.
If you're quiet, you don't go anywhere.
The right people come along. Huey's Workshop. What happened to the garage fine black Fiesta Turbo? That's my mate Lee's. That's still there. He's been buying loads and loads of OEM bits. Girls, can you be quiet? Go in the living room.
Okay, I'm just
Um,
getting a drink.
yeah, he's still doing it. It's just a money thing. Lee's got a full-time job. He's a really good mechanic. Private work all the time, and then fitting in his own stuff. He's got the blue little Mark 1 Fiesta he's doing, that, Escort Corsi, plus loads of other salvage cars as well that he does with us. It's just a time thing, and he's trying to purchase loads of OEM stuff for that. He wants it to be really, really, really good. So when he does some work on that, we'll try and get another video. Anthony Wild, you need a Capri RS. Sell your toys and your house to fund one. I've got a soft spot for Capris, I do like them. Derek McHugh, I'm afraid I'll be drunk by then, I won't use your words, is what you put. If you are watching, congratulations for making it. If you're not, see you on the next one. Lacey, bugger off.
Sorry, we're just getting drinks.
Well, go on then, you don't need to get a drink on the camera.
Come here. Yeah, well, I want to be famous, just like you, Daddy.
Joe Knox. I'm not famous enough. I'm just a small
You're
YouTuber.
famous. You've got
I'm not
100,000 followers.
Joe Knox. Money no object. What would be your dream car? My dream car's my Mark II Escort. I don't care what you lined up in front of me. Whether it be Lambos, Ferraris, all of that lot. That's my dream car. My Mark II. But actually, it was a signal green Mark II, but with all the stuff my Mark II's got on it. So yeah, pretty much my car. Mark Henley Marshall. Hi, what's your all-time favourite car? Same thing. Yeah, my Mark II Escort. Finley Plimpton. Get another 500. If one came up, then I would. Away now. Go sit down. Be quiet. MSB. I am a classic Ford man myself, but if Ford didn't exist, what's your other type of car porn you look at that don't talk about? I've got a soft spot for a Fiat Doblo. No. Well, if there weren't Fords, then I haven't got a clue. I suppose we'd all be in Vauxhalls, and I would have, I don't know. It'd have to be like a Forenza or a Chevette for me, if there wasn't Fords. But non-Ford cars, I've had quite a few Range Rovers. I've got a soft spot for a proper Vogue Range Rover. But I refuse to pay 30-40 grand for the new shape one now. But yeah, that's it. Mark Hanson, whose business do you advertise on the back of your t-shirt? That's my own vape shop, and I only just wear old clothes up when I'm at the yard painting and stuff. I've got so many polo tops and hoodies and stuff for the vape shop over the years. I just wear them. It's pretty much all I live in. I get moaned at because I'm always in that lot. Yeah, I've got a blue t-shirt on today. It's not a vape shop one. Right, that's them off of that there. Bear with. I don't know what I'm up to now. I'm going to have to try and read some of these. I'm going to have a mission here. There's so many. Girls, what are you doing?
I'm just grabbing a drink.
Phil, hi Phil, hi Dane, Steve, hi Alan Woodhouse, hi Lee Fairhurst. What's the draw for, J lad? It was a reversing camera. We got sent a stereo. They wouldn't send me another stereo to give away because it was quite a few quid, but they sent us a reversing camera to give that away. Evening mate, Andy Spencer, evening. Last video was great, please make more. Read that, yeah, we will do. Aiming for oil. evening. Evening, Bud. Tony, evening. Richard, evening. How do we enter? You had to leave a comment on last week's video on that review. Did you buy the Renault I sent you, Keith Potts? No, I didn't. No, not in the end. It was cheap though. It would have been worth having. Happy Easter, William. Mate, hi. Love the Mark II video. Food coma time, Darren. Yes, you are right. I'm in a food coma. Excuse me. I had honey roast ham today. Yeah, it was literally a cut fast, some stuff.
It was very good.
Hi, Stephen. Can't even read that. Carhill, I think that says. Lee Morris. Evening, CMB. Sarah Davis, love the channel, thank you. Happy Easter, Christian. Jasper, hi. Evening. Let's go down. Apex Farm Bear, Spain, probably. Watching from Spain, evening.
Sure your father-in-law is too.
He probably is, yeah. We've got money up on that screen again. I don't know what that means. I bet that's from the. That's for the kids. It's soon enough. My missus already knows. I ain't even pressed on it.
Oh,
Didn't even see it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next project. Oh, they've got a bit of chocolate overload at the moment. The kids. They don't need anything at the moment.
Yeah.
Mark 5 Cortina, maybe. I did look at Cortina on eBay the other day actually.
Apple juice.
Dean Collins, what's your Instagram? Go on any one of my videos, mate. Click on the description. Instagram is on there. I don't actually know. It is Salvage Flippers. Well, mate, happy Easter. Hope your family are well. Great videos, great content. Keep up. Brilliant considering your self-talk. Thanks, Mark S. Mick Atkinson, I give you a tenner for your Mark II. Not this week, mate. My gyro came in, so I don't need the money. Maybe next week, we'll see. Cooper S, Mondo ST. No, they're so boring. I even cabbed one as a mini cab. I actually had a few.
You took letters.
Yeah.
Dean, I should have commented 150 times. Richard Murphy's going to blame you now, mate, if my purple 107 Savage car turns out with a hint of green. You'll be fine, just whack it on and crack on. Hello from South Wales, 0247, hello. Mark Paul, hi Grant. Oh, it filters it, cool, well done man. I didn't even clean this camera, I don't even know what you lot can see. To be honest, right, so you can see a bit of my fridge and a bit of my kitchen. Shrewsbury, Snow White, congratulations, evening, enjoyed the Mark II video. I'm with you, I would have the Mark II over a Cosy. Hello from Valencia, Spain. Adam Sheldrick, yeah, you're right. Mark II for me over Cosy all day long. Otherwise, I'd keep my Cosy or go buy a 3-door.
Valencia's up the road from my dad.
Valencia, isn't he, your dad? Yeah. Very close to the father-in-law. Even Grant, hope you enjoy the Easter break with the family. East Coast UK. Yep, thank you very much. Do you like wheeler dealers? Self. No, that's my nutting. He's a plum.
Down.
But I do watch it sometimes. Get a Citroen Diane.
My dad bought me one of them once.
As long as it's not a Fiat. Wait, Dean, we like Fiats, alright? I'm going to buy a nice Doblo for the channel.
Oh.
Should let me trim your Cosy. Dean Collins should let me trim your cosy. Dean Collins, if you've got the right roof lining stuff, then give me a shout, because I'm not really happy with how it's looking at the minute.
I know. Yeah.
Bob's your uncle. Mark 1, Mark 2 Fiesta for the boy. Ideal first motor.
No.
I'm not spending my money on him. I've helped him and helped him and helped him. He can spend his own money. But yeah, maybe. We'll see. Dean, I'm a German car fan. I don't mind German cars. I've never been into BMs really. And the more modern BMs, they're a bit rubbish now. They're all very samey. But yeah, they're still nice cars. I won't, dispute it.
Daddy's busy.
I'll have an old E30 any day of the week.
Wanna go in the car?
Or the earlier ones.
Huh?
Finley, worst car ever.
Doblo.
Nothing wrong with a
There
Doblo,
is.
dear.
Awful.
They're beautiful.
Awful.
A very convenient vehicle. Very nice driving position.
Awful.
Sculpture, would you consider doing a raffle where you repair a subscriber's car for free?
That's a good idea.
It is a good idea, but I just don't have the time, and it's not, what's the word, financially sensible to do it. I don't really earn money from YouTube, and I spend a lot of money doing YouTube, or buying things for YouTube. Not that a lot of you lot sort of know that, but yeah, in general, it does. It costs me a lot of money doing YouTube, and I never really bombard you guys with spam. All right, we get the occasional review thing, but only if I can do a giveaway for you guys. Hence why we're doing this now. But that's about it. Right, there's a few adverts. If you want to support the channel, then watch some of the adverts. We get a couple of bob a month out of that, but it's nothing, really nothing. But later on in the future, we'll see. Don't know if the channel grows and YouTube revenue covers some of the rent for the unit or what have you, or pays for it in the end, then yeah, maybe we can do it. Luke, love seeing your R5 videos. Can you suggest what the cost of a roof skin swap would be? I've never had a I've had a nightmare from a body shop where he welded a plate in to replace a sunroof and it's terribly warped. Ah, right, okay. That is above my pay grade, Luke. I haven't been welding very long. I'm not going to say 6 months, because I did look back at the other video and I've got a welder longer than 6 months ago. But I'm not, I would do a roof, no dramas, but it's one of them, for me, I'd rather get a more experienced person to do that. I wouldn't have a clue on price of doing that, to be fair. David Boy, what are you doing down there? Another one.
Being nosy.
Jesus. This is, I should have done a later live because all my kids are awake. Did my tailgate with a multi-mix today. Blue Ford 1974. Did my tailgate with a multi-mix today. You were right. The stuff is amazing for the money. Thanks for the heads up. Blue Ford, yes. For a cheap clear, it is brilliant. See, no shame yet. Right, let's go back to the bottom here. Instant cabriolet with a closet lamp would be a good project. Haven't seen any full convertibles out in ages. My mate's got a convertible turbo, Anthony. I actually tried buying off of Facebook the other day a rear-wheel drive Fiesta Mark 1. I think it's a Mark 1. Was it Mark 2? Don't know. Rolling shell, cosy sort of setup and everything in it. You know, brakes, wheels, all that, like axles. But the guy wouldn't answer my messages, said someone had already beat me to it. Right, let's go on here. Paul O'Reilly does a fry up. Piss off, I've had enough of cooking today. Anthony Wild missed it. No, I stopped the live and then restarted it. Hello from Cornwall. Go on, lads, sell it. Why not? In the house. Where are what other questions? Done that. What's that? Oh, his car.
Playing with his toy.
Boys in his baby walker thing. Got a little car one. Let's take that down. Hey, you can see questions now. Mark Wilkin, you should have gone for a spin in your mate's Escort. No, not fast. No thanks. Luke, keep up the great work. Thank you. Speed Freaks, you're an inspiration, Grant. Thanks for all the videos. Yeah, thank you very much. Keep up the great work. What is this? Do the car repair, free raffle. I'll buy the rusty old Mark 1 Escort that's been sitting for 30 years on eBay for £4 grand. Send it to you if I win. Yeah, great. Sounds like a right deal, this does. Alf and Sue, I've got a lovely BM318i Sport Edition. It's a class motor. Yeah, they are. I've got no grudges against Beamers. I do like.
You've had Beamers.
Yeah, I've had quite a few Beamers. I do like them. E30 M3. Nick Moore, probably been mentioned already. Just joined, but your Fiesta's doing well on eBay. Do you know what, Nick? I've not even actually looked today. I'll have a little look right this second. Now you've mentioned that. It was on 1,000 odd last time I looked. Active. £2,500 now. Yeah, we're still a grand off what we need, but we'll see. It should go up. I'll be cleaning East Coast, cleaning evening. Dean Collins, easy job refining, done a few. Apex Marbella, Profit Spain. How do you find these barn finds that are such solid condition after all these years? The Mark IIs and the Fiesta S Turbo are stronger than the ones I sold back in the day 30 years ago. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's just luck. Mate Dave finds quite a few, I find quite a few. Sometimes you have a touch, sometimes you don't. It's just one of them. Dean Collins, do you know Roy Nunn? I don't know if you're talking to me or someone else in that. No, I don't. He's on the channel, thank you very much. Jez Pig, Mark 1 Astra GTE. The money them things are commanding at the moment is crazy. Digital soundscapes. Why the Mark II Escort and not the Mark 1? What makes them so different in your eyes, and will you ever get a Mark 1 on a channel? Mark 1 was, I don't know, I do like Mark 1 Escorts, I would own one, and yeah, there might be one on the channel at some point, but I'm an 80s baby, pardon me, and Mark 2 was the one for me. Don't know why, it's always been a flat front. I don't like nose cone RS2000s, they don't really do it for me. They're still a nice car, still appreciate them and everything. Mark 1, no, don't. And some people, everyone's different. I'm not into arches and wide forest arches or tarmac arches. Not into none of that. I like clean, square, boxy look. But yeah, I do like Mark 1. It's just never ever been the one for me. I don't know why. See, you bought a blue Renault 5 GT2 as well. Okay. Mr. Wayno, happy Easter. Yeah, happy Easter to you. Didn't I see you bought a blue? No, it was a grey Renault 5 Turbo I also bought, and I sold that. Yes, I did check the seam cedar on that to match from a red one. Yeah, yeah, no, that was a grey one I sold. Gareth, Perfetch, I don't know. Gareth, anyway, what's so bad about the 1 litre EcoBoost? They just blow up. They chew engines like they're going out of fashion, and I don't know why. NSB, do you get recognised outside now you're famous? Oh my god. I'm not famous. Yeah, sometimes I do if I go somewhere car related. Yeah. Winging it. Hello brother, how much to get a channel shout out? You ain't got paid. If loads of you haven't seen Winging It, go on YouTube, type in Winging It and go and watch their channel. Brilliant fun and all. Luke over there does some great work in his little body shop as well. You don't need to pay me for a shout out. You know I always watch all your videos anyway. Dazza, you broke the #1 rule of life. Never work with animals or kids. Yeah, you know. Davy Boy Price, me the same, but looking for a Mark 1, but now looking for a Lotus Mark 1 Cortina. Oh yeah, they're nice. Do like an old Cortina. Problem with old Mark 1 Cortinas is they were never ever solid, even back in the day, and it's hard to find a good one now. And they're not very strong. They weren't built very well. Dean Collins, would you not have a 2-door classic Range Rover? No, they're not really my thing. I've had loads of them and off-roaded them all. But it's not really something I want to sort of do up. Neil Bowen, you cabbed one. Yeah, I did. MSB, Red Series 1, Turbo. Damien Fur, as she is there, what is your better half dream car? I don't know if she's got a dream car, really.
Yeah.
Have you what's your dream car?
I want either a Range Rover or a Range Rover, a Discovery 7-seater.
The new one, yeah, I know.
No, the old one.
We're not buying an old one.
Oh, I like the old shape.
Yeah, but what shape are you talking about? Not this new, horrible, weird shape.
No, I like the old shape.
The next one, yeah. The newer shape.
Whatever.
Yeah. I've lost the bloody question now.
What is my dream car?
She wants a Range Rover or a Discovery.
7-seater.
7-seater. But I refuse to waste money on the shape that I would want to buy. The 2.7 engines are horrendous in them Discoveries, and the Range Rover Sport, same sort of engine, and the Jag actually.
When I was young, it was a Nova. I wanted a Nova.
She wanted a Nova when she was young, but yeah, Discovery. The only Discovery I'd want to get her would be the later one with the 3-litre engine, but my missus done 980 miles last year, and then the year before she done about 1,400 miles, and then the year before that she probably done about 1,000 miles.
I would drive if I got one though.
Don't lie. She said I'll drive if I got one. She's been driving about 3 years, and I bought a Discovery HST Sport. Not a Discovery, sorry, a Freelander HST Sport. It's basically fully spec'd up. It's a black edition. It's got everything in it. It's like a mini Range Rover. She loves it. It's a very nice car. There's nothing wrong with it. I think I paid about £9 for that then. It's probably worth about £5 now, and it's done about 2,000 miles since we've owned it, and most of that's from me driving it. I'm not going to waste a fortune on Discovery for it just to sit outside and all the neighbours open the doors on it, and it's got ping dings and everything. It's upsetting. Do drill angel. My little has just shouted out, "Is that the selfish man?" Yeah, it's me. Mondo Daft as a brush. Have you seen Love 500 new red project? Quarter panel renew, or would you put it out? Curious. Yeah, I've seen it. I watch all of his videos. Really like Paul's channel, and I think my spotter had pulled it out. No, not much trouble at all, to be fair. But since I've now got more confident with my welding and I've done a rear quarter, I'd want to cut it out just to put another quarter in, just because I want the experience. But I do think my machine, with all the weld-on tabs and all the bits that I got, I think I could make good progress with that. But the problem I got is, looking at that damage just from his video, it's hard unless you're seeing it in real life. Is you don't know if the inner panel is pushed in, so I would be more inclined to cut that. Jim Agnew, I have a Discovery 4 3 litre and the crankshaft snapped, costing 7k. Yeah, this is what puts me off.
Well, if an old one's fine.
Yeah, I was actually considering an old TD5 because they're like bomb-proof, but pardon me, I don't know whether she's a bit snobby, the old lady. She's not, but I don't think she'd have an old one like that. Jay, how about doing a Mark 1 Scirocco? No, bad memories for me. My mate John put me through the windscreen of his Mark 1 Scirocco, and that's why I'm such a nervous passenger. Got a soft spot for Mark 1 Golfs. If I could find one for the right money, I'd buy one. I'm not just the Ford. I do like a lot of cars.
I don't get a car, mate.
Speed Freak's wife reveal, you've got no hope. She's in her pyjamas, and I literally had a wash, done my hair, and put some clothes. We've been chilling all day, haven't we? They want me to do a wife reveal. So she's going, no.
Can you hear me?
Mark Polo, are your kids into cars too?
Lily?
Louis is surprisingly not.
No, Louis not.
I bought him motorbikes, quads, everything when he was young. He's just not into it at all.
The girls are always interested in what you buy. They're like, oh yeah.
Yeah, they always want to see, but they're not sort of car mad. But
He sits and
Lily
watch.
will come down the yard with me if I let her.
He stops.
And the new baby, you put him in front of YouTube with cars and that, he loves it. So he might well be into cars when he gets a bit bigger. Remember the series? I thought I said it was you and me. Right. Reza Q1, yeah. Finally knocked, and he ain't selling it. All that time he's not even selling it. Got to have Range Rover. This is Essex. Oh my god, I got a 19 plate Range, LOL. Listen, if I've got no problem spending money on a car, but if it's not going to get used and it's going to get ruined outside the house, then I refuse to waste any more money. If she used it when at work and, you know, and the car sort of not paid for itself, or I'm saying earned money, then I would do it. But I'm not going to waste money just to have it sat outside, and I'm not one of them to go get strapped up just for the sake of it. If I want a car, I'll go and buy it. I'm not going to go and get on. I've had one brand new car my whole life, and that was a smart car. I love that actually, but yeah, that's the only thing I'll go and buy it cash money, no bank loan, no finance, none of that. If you can't afford it, don't have it. If you can afford it, have it. It's one of them. But I refuse to. I look at cars as sort of like old cars and other cars. I look at them as assets as such. I'll only buy an appreciating asset. Not saying that you're going to lose money on. RS69, that'd be nice, Wayne. Yeah, if you find one for the right money, it's not £90 million. Be well worth a look. Keith Potts, give your wife the cosy. she probably would drive it.
I said I would.
Yeah, she'd drive that.
But it's not auto.
Yeah, she's only got auto licence.
Clever boy.
Steve Parry, have you had the day off? Yeah, I have. Also, how you get on fitting unit back up? Are you feeling more at home there again? Thanks for keeping us going. If you're talking about the new unit, that all fell through and I haven't got that. One day daft as a brush. I was brought up with that mentality. If you can't afford to buy it cash outright, you can't afford it, no credit. That is 100% correct. I've got no grudges with getting something on finance if you needed it and it benefited you, but listen, I'm not rich and I've been very skint before. If you can afford it, go and get it. If you can't afford it, don't get it. I don't buy things to impress you lot or anyone else. It don't interest me in the slightest. I'll never judge you if you pull up in a R-Edge Fiesta or a brand new Range Rover. Don't mean nothing to me. 9 times out of 10 I look like a tramp, and I'm in whatever car I've got at the time, whether it be mine or one I'm selling. But yeah, it's just one of them. It's nice to have a nice car, don't get me wrong. I've had plenty of nice cars. I still own some nice cars, but I'm not going to go and waste 40 grand on a Range Rover just so I look the nuts, or think I look the nuts to someone else pulling up. I couldn't give a monkeys. Don't interest me in the slightest. People that try and act like they've got bundles of the money are the ones that have got nothing. I used to be really bad with money, and now I'm quite sensible with money, and I'm not into losing thousands of pounds buying cars like that. Let's read a few more of these, and then I'm going to have a vape and watch some telly. Won't you like Mark II Harrier? Is that what it says? Love a Mark II Harrier. I was going to stick on my car up as Harrier, but I don't. Oh me, I don't like the stickers. Yes, are you feeling more at home in the old unit? We were sorry to hear the new one didn't work out. It's not that, Stephen. All my friends are up there as well, so it's a lot easier for me. I'm prepared to take the risk and go and move elsewhere and set up my business and do what I want to do. But if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. If you try and rush and force things, it don't work out. If something's going to happen, it'll happen for a reason. That's how I look at things. Maybe for YouTube sensation, geezer swaps out Cosy to an auto. No, don't even start thinking things like this. We're not putting an auto box in the Cosy for the missus. It's not happening. Do you think the Focus ST3 edition will become a classic in 20 years' time? I remember because it's growing up. So I remember I never thought they'd reach their current values. I never did. I don't think Focus ST will be. The issue that we've got, Peter, is the younger generations. That's not like I don't know what the word is. Things have changed. Like when I was young, you wouldn't dream of getting a new car. It just wasn't a thing. It never, until this whole what I call like a finance revolution come along, it wasn't a thing. We could never dream of walking in and going and signing up for a Focus RS. You know, you might work in McDonald's. Do you know what I mean? You have a deposit money and you go and strap yourself up. Nowadays, that's how the world is. They want you to be like that. But when we were young, it was different. And now the thing is, we could never get them cars. We could never afford them cars. And now we're all got a little bit older. We might have a couple of quid. We might be able to afford an Escort or a Cosy, you know, and things like that. Well, we've had to work long and hard to get that money to get them vehicles. Whereas these kids nowadays, if they want an ST, they go strap themselves up. So we don't appreciate an ST. It's only going to be the younger ones, but it's not like it was for us. They can go get that even now, you know. They can work in McDonald's, like I just said. They can go sign that bit of paper and that's their car. So I don't think they're going to go up in value, and I don't think they are going to become a classic as such. Our kind of generations of people, we never had this. So we could only but dream of owning a Sierra Cosworth when we were young. It was only because no fucker could insure them and ended up going cheap. And then if you was lucky enough, you could afford one. And you may well have had one if you could keep hold of it and no one nicked it. But yeah, no, STs and stuff, I don't think that's going to happen. I think I'm done fresh me. Snap-on finance, 39% and 87. Yep. GP SOMG. Am I giving away the Cosy? No, not happening. Marco, what are your plans for the Renault 5 once it's done? Yeah, it'll be sold, mate. I'll smoke it around for a little bit, but then it'll be sold. Mr. Wayno, are you Xbox or PlayStation man? Neither.
Your daughter's PlayStation.
My daughter's got a PlayStation. I don't really play computer games. I don't even think about it. We have had Xbox actually, haven't we?
No, we haven't.
Yeah, we've got
No,
the Xbox.
no, you didn't. You swapped it for the PlayStation.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
red PlayStation.
I think PlayStation. Rusty, now let's talk seriously about price on the Cosworth. I'm not going to put price on the Cosy. The Cosy won't go for a penny less than 20 grand, and that's probably going on eBay for as much as I can possibly get. The prices I'm looking at now are like well above what I thought I was going to be able to try and get for mine. Whether they sell or not in the real world is a different story, but my Cosy won't go for less than 20 grand. Z&H DIY, what do you think of electric cars? Yeah, clever. Priuses do my nutting because all of them tight sods only go 30 because they don't want the petrol engine to come in and they get in your way. I've been in, I was talking about it yesterday. I've been in a Tesla, one with doors that open like that, and my mate put it in ludicrous mode, and that thing is fast. Can't remember what model it is. Not my cup of tea, but I'm guessing in the future we're all going to have to get into it. Is there any car you wish you hadn't sold and still see on the road? Jay. The one car I wish I never sold was a Cosy that I bought. Really, really cheap. I give 250 quid for that Cosy. Valeted it all up and sold it for about 3.5 grand. I thought I had absolutely won the lottery. And I think that was a one owner car, done 50k. And I wish I kept it. It's the only one. It's on my Facebook. I've got photos of it on there. Yeah, that's the only one I wish I hadn't. And the series one, I've promised myself I'll own one again. Thanks for the content, Mark. All the kids know how much it is a month. Stephen Parks, yeah, definitely. Just go and get it. Listen, there ain't no point working, making other people rich for the rest of your life for you not to live the life you want to live. Go and do it. Electronics will stop most cars getting to classic status. Modern motors too complicated for the average Joe to keep them on the road. Richard, very, very true. I'm no mechanic, but I'm pretty confident that I could still work on an old Pinto. Mick Henry Marshall, would you do Mark 1 Lotus Cortina? I'd love to do one of them. It's just finding them. Paul Stannard, shame the new unit didn't work out. Could imagine the initial financial outlay was a bit of an eye-opener. I already knew, Paul, how much it was going to cost. Very lot of money, to be honest. Just both screw compressor and a few bits I need were 40 odd grand, and then tarting the place up and getting it usable. I already knew about the money. It wasn't the money that was the issue, it's calculated risk. At the time, trying to survive and pay bills and start a fresh business. I'd rather be, it wasn't the area I wanted to be in, I'd rather be in my hometown where I've got work straight away. Bit of a more long-winded story than that to it, but yeah, that was one of the factors that was in it.
Yeah, you agree?
Darren Holden, happy Easter to you as well, and thanks a lot. Wayne Model X, yes, that was the one. Put my bid in for the Cosworth, 21 potatoes. You can put your bid in now, mate, but it's not going nowhere till that's finished. I'll be cleaning Skegness. I'm a 60s baby and was always told to save, and I always had old bangers out the auction. Yeah, it's true, yeah. Damien Phillip, no, I don't know what's happened to the Mark 1 Astra. He did say to me that he was going to get back to me with pictures, and he's restoring it.
What are you doing, you crank?
Mr. Wayne, have you still got a white Sierra Cosy rep? No, I sold the rep. Paul Tubby, I haven't got a Facebook page. Facebook is sort of private, it's just for my sort of friends and family. I did think about doing a page, but I can't cope with Instagram and this, let alone adding Facebook into the mix. If I didn't bother replying to my comments and people, you take the time to reply, leave me a comment and I try and reply to everyone. YouTube, unless you're a YouTuber, you won't know this, but sometimes comments get lost, that you can't see all of the comments. It's really weird. I'll go on my laptop and then there'll be comments that I've missed and didn't even exist on my phone notifications, so it's quite difficult, but I do try and reply to everyone, but I couldn't handle Facebook as well. Where's that one? Did you say Cosy for 250 quid? I swear on my kids' lives, yeah. I bought a Saf Cosy for 250 quid.
Not nowadays.
No, this was years ago, but they were still worth a few quid then. I validated it and sold it for £3.5 instantly. But just another car guy. Would you recommend starting a YouTube channel? I've got a couple of vids, but what's it take to get big numbers? Just another car guy.
Content.
I honestly don't look at myself as a big YouTuber. I know that 18,000 subscribers is not to be sniffed at. In the grand scheme of things, I'm nothing. I'm tiny, and I never ever look at myself as having a massive channel. In all honesty, I haven't got the secret sauce that you're after. I don't know the truth. but I watch a lot of YouTube myself. You've got to be, I don't know what a word is, not boring, entertaining to a certain extent. That's what I look for in a YouTube video, and it's got to be interesting. Like, whatever you do has got to be interesting. I don't want to see stuff and a voiceover, if that makes sense. Like, I want you to show me what you're doing, tell me what and why you're doing it. That's how I look at it. That's the only advice that I'm being. Don't be fake. Be yourself. That's the only advice I can sort of give you. If
Don't
you
be shy.
and what's the reason you want to do YouTube? Because if you want to do YouTube for money and things like that, don't waste your time. It's not about money. I never started YouTube for money. If you want to do it because you enjoy it and you think you can benefit other people and they can learn from you and you can help them, go for it. And then people will see that shine through, and then you'll get a following. People that do know me on here, they'll know that I am not one of the. I don't even share my videos on Facebook. Occasionally I will, for only if there's a reason for it. But in general, I don't share my videos. I don't do any of that. I always forget to ask you lot to subscribe and share my videos and stuff. I know some videos do get shared, but yeah, in general, I'm terrible at this sort of thing. But I sort of, when I talk to people about it, excuse me, I would say that I've got an organic growth audience. It's not forced, if that makes any sense whatsoever. There's people out there you can pay. I'll get emailed like, oh, you pay us X amount and we'll get you X amount of subscribers. And I'm like, right, well, I don't want you. Don't want them. You're no good to me. I want people that are interested in watching what we do, and they're going to communicate with us and help the channel. So yeah, if that's what you want to do and that's the reasons you want to do YouTube, go for it, mate. James Brewitt, what I love about your channel is the bloody honesty. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't beat around the bush. It is what it is with me. When you're going to create a new spray booth, type there in your existing unit. Andrew Long. Just trying to catch up a few things, and then I'm going to type the unit up. Daddy Bosh is apparently going to say we can go to the pub but not to a football game nor festival without a vaccine. I wonder if they are dangling a poisoned carrot. Shield destroyer. I'm not going to get into the whole vaccination thing on YouTube. Everybody's entitled to their own opinions. I'm not getting vaccinated. Not interested. Lexi Lund, still waiting. What's he waiting for? Nice grey, please. That's Si, isn't it?
Yeah.
Love Channel Grant. An awesome project. Have you ever took a car around the Nürburgring? Nope, I've not. Nope. And about 87% of the cars that you see with a Nürburgring sticker on the back of them haven't either.
Is he waiting to see people? Is that what he's waiting for?
What motorbike would you have, Mr. VXR man? I sold my bikes. I've not rode for many years. Only because I used to ride like a prat. And I got family, and I wouldn't be here.
And I wouldn't let you on one.
And she moans a lot. No, actually, when about 10, 12 years ago, I had Charles' bike for a while, didn't we?
When I was pregnant with Lily, that was the last bike you had.
How old's she now?
She's 13 this year.
Yeah, it's about 12 years ago. I had a gas Charles bike. I'm with my mate Lenny, and we used to go over. There's like a Charles bike course in the woods over near Onga. So it was about 12 years ago. I might get a bike, but the only bike I'd get would be like a Harley, something slow and just plod along. And that's it, yeah. She's laughing at me.
Sound like my dad.
Remove your account fast and do not have any free speech. Yeah, that is true. Retro Restore. Hi Craig. No, Grant. Unless your name's Craig. My name's Grant. Evening. We still got a few questions. Alpha 164 Cloverleaf. Alpha 75. E30. Motorsport convertible. To like the Italian stuff as much as my German. Very nice. Davey boy, you're real, that's what's nice about it, thank you. Steve Smith's CI5 or Sweeney. Sweeney, I suppose. Would you get yourself an escort van? Yeah, I mean, listen, I'd buy anything that would come up for the right money that's worth doing. DK Pinusus, mate, I can't pronounce that. Watching this channel grow has been an absolute pleasure, thank you. Good car channel, Grant, keep up the good work, Peter Dyer, thank you. Desperate for a vape, yeah I am. Did you sell the vape shop in the end that we used to? Still sorting all that crap out now, should have been done weeks ago. You know, running an old Ford. Do you have any interest in any motorsport? James Baglin. Do you know what? I don't really avidly follow motorsport. No, I don't really get a lot of time. Jay, do you watch the Bearded Explorer or I Am Stokes and gets filmed by the cars they still find over the country just rotting in fields? No, I've never heard of them. Right, let's go to the still waiting next to them. Mini grey roof and arches. Simon wants his mini painted. So we'll do it soon. Just still waiting for my kitchen to be finished. Yeah, bring him in. What's the worst injury you have suffered while doing bodywork repairs? Oh, come on, boy. You want to have a look? I don't know, I've got to speak to the... What's the worst injury I've done from doing car bodywork repairs?
It's not through. Oh, your eye. No.
No, that was soldering in, wasn't it? I was at home. That was to do with
The
vape
only
stuff.
bad injury you've had is from playing golf.
Yeah, playing golf I had a bad injury. I have cut my arm, hands and fingers and all that out, but not had nothing mega. Oh yeah, I have. I've had a bit of wire go straight in my eyeball before. Yeah, that was at work as well. Wait, stop touching my phone, you. I've lost it now. Yeah, I've had a bit of wire off a grinder or something shooting my eyeball, actually sticking out my eyeball. Yeah, I've lost the comment now, it's gone. 1 second. I can't remember who said that. I see you got a bit of grout missing behind your hob. Sorry people, my mate Simon's on here who fitted the kitchen. Lee Rutherford, thank you. Shield Destroyer, your escorts like my dream at 17. Still dream today when the country wasn't out and under any constipations. You could get a chopper bike. Are you going to do Top Gear soon? No. May have a savage link for you. Sure. Certainly this week we'll let you know, Mr. Jones, no problem. Just got a Mark 1 Sierra beige with brown bumpers, put an SD170 in, and cause of suspension except question what wheels, want it to look standard-ish. Rob, there's so many you can put on there, depends what kind of look you're going for. I would personally put banded steels on that. Go and have yourself some fun, weld the diff up. GG, yourself and Marcus Hayes are the ones I always look out for on YouTube. Honest car guys with a passionate for working and driving. Keep doing what you do. Hope the family have a nice Easter. GG and you, thank you very much. Do you have a favourite YouTube channel that you always look out for first? Richard Mountfield. I've got quite a few. I don't really watch telly, so I'm always either replying to yous lot or on YouTube. I found a new guy. One of yous lot recommended him to me. Fitz's Fabrication. Proper, really interested in his videos at the minute, but I watch loads. Love 500, Saving Salvage. I watch. Oh fuck! Excuse my French. What's his new salvage name? He changed his poxy name, didn't he? Serious About Salvage. Rob over at Salvage Rebuilds. I watch Tony at Tony's Refinishing, other spray painting things. I watch foreign guys that you can't understand them to do spraying and stuff like that. Anything that sort of interests me, I watch them. There's a couple of new northern guys that have got old plastic Fords. They started doing videos. I think there's a guy, I can't bloody understand him, no offence. He's from, is it Liverpool, isn't it? Got a really thick accent, but he's got a cosy and he goes round and looking at other people's cars. Marcus Hayes, watch him all the time, Winging It, new channel, does painting over there, another good channel, proper laugh, well worth watching them if you ain't heard of them. GPS, could you do a video on refurbishing wheels? Mate, I hate refurbing wheels. I will do one though at some point. Nowadays it's not worth my labour when I can get them powder coated, which is the proper way to do it for similar money for what I'd want to charge anyway. But yeah, I will do it at some point just to show you how to do it. Wayne Hamilton, thanks for replying. Stay lucky, especially with the mini-me there. Thanks, mate. Fitzy is a great fella watching too. Yeah, he is brilliant. I just started getting into his channel, watching his stuff. Darren Holden, love how pure your content is and how real you are. Other channels like Resurrect, all those are serious about salvage. I'm not as entertaining or interesting to me. Team Grant away. Thanks, Darren. Really appreciate it. They're good guys. It's good channels. Some people find it hard, and let me tell you, YouTube ain't easy. Talking to a bloody camera, everyone thinks you're nuts. Like they don't know what you're doing. It ain't easy to do, and some people pick it up a little bit quicker, I suppose, and get a bit more easier. Have you ever thought about branching out into anti-wrinkle treatments, skin filler? And I like saying good. No, the missus looks young for her age. I'm battered. Bad Chad, interesting to watch. East Coast UK. I watched one of his videos the other day. I just found him, and then he started going on about not using certain products, and I was a bit questioning his. Well, I don't know what the right word is there. I didn't agree exactly with what he was doing, and it kind of put me off a little bit. So I was a bit like, nah, but I haven't really given him a chance. So we'll have a watch of a few more of his. Joe Knox, Adam Smith, yes, that's the geezer. Blue, is your wife in the cars? Has she driven a Mark II Escort? No, she hasn't. She's not really mad on cars. She likes cars, yeah. She's always got the kids. Brookie Ann, Aaron Unknown on YouTube. If you're doing a Mark 1 Focus RS at the moment, I think Aaron Unknown was what I call the chavvy guy. Talks a bit London thing. Think I know who you mean. I couldn't get on with the way he talked, so I will look him up again. Channel views. Got new staff in training. Looks like he's done the videos. Cheers, Lee. Yeah, he's hanging off my arm at a minute. He learnt to crawl yesterday. Started crawling and sitting up bolt upright. Now he's into everything. Oh God's sake, I've been on for ages. Right guys, that's it from me. I can't read anymore. I forgot who won. Let me wake the laptop up. Oh, can't even wake the laptop up. Huh? Yeah, sound do a big nose. Someone's nose. It's on here anyway. Play it back. You're the winner. Get hold of me and we'll post your bits out and sort it out. And Sue and someone, let me press the button out there. Alf and Sue, thank you very much. Every time. You say thanks. Cheers, bye. Right, we're out of it. See you later. Have a good one, everyone. Don't even know how you cancel this. There you go.